currently unknown name to you, pale-looking elven woman. Then
And then
Shamna, and then
then
Pax
Damon.
bringing up
Then
the rear. All right, Gray, what do you do?
of course, I get the rear. I always
I
get
Get
the
it
am
rear.
going
in. Get it in the
to...
butt. Take it. Accept it.
Yeah,
Yes,
I am
Damon.
going to go through and use...
Click, click, plop, click, plop.
Um,
Open my eyes. Okay.
1,
Jesus, that's some
2,
creepy music.
3... And I am going to start by using the Dragon Gleam Spear
It's like, hey Siri,
to
text my
cast a
mom.
Charge of
I
Daylight.
totally got hit by an ass jacket.
Ooh. All right.
Oh wow, that is an interesting development.
So go ahead and tell me what that means.
Yeah, I'm
Looking up
trying to find
daylight
that
spell.
myself. Hold on. Yep, Daylight, 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 Daylight. I'm pretty sure that's fairly high up in level, but...
It might, yeah, I'm sure.
Are these
Okay.
spells by name? All spells. Let's go Cleric, will be easier way to find it. Find Magic.
Wait, so
Daylight, here we
wait,
go.
okay, so I'm lost, because this is the first thing I've
60-foot
done,
radius
other
sphere
than
of light
moving.
spreads out from a point you choose
Can
within
I-
range. The sphere's
Can
white
I
light sheds dim
can I
light for an
get
additional
back to you
60
guys
feet.
later? I actually wanted
If
to
you
check some
choose a
stuff
point
out.
on an object you are holding or one that isn't being worn or
Yeah.
carried, the light shines from the object.
I'll probably be back considering I'm last.
I thought it had other...
Okay, cool. We'll be here.
I thought it had damaging stuff. As near as I can tell, it just automatically sheds daylight as if it's, actual daylight kind of thing. If any of the spell
Jesus.
overlaps with an area of darkness created by the spell of third level or lower, the spell that created the darkness is dispelled. But basically, I'm doing that right in front of her face.
Okay.
Is
So
very bright
basically,
light, 60 feet,
blinded.
and I'm casting it on basically the ground, and right in
Casting
front of
it
her,
on the
right
ground.
between us.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let me see what that does. I'm pretty sure that does something.
So wait, so what are we doing right now?
Fighting.
Attacking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gray
Yeah, I
got a
haven't
natural
done this,
20.
you're gonna have to explain it to me.
Right. I'm trying to resolve his move before I get to yours.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it does not like that at all. It hisses and you see its skin start to smoke. How long does that daylight last?
Choose a point. 1 hour. And it doesn't say anything with any way to dispel it particularly.
Let me take a look.
However...
Okay, I'm back.
A 60-foot radius sphere of light.
Is it still this one round?
It
Yeah.
doesn't say that it is sunlight though. It just, I mean, it's called daylight, but it just says sphere of light. It doesn't say specifically that it is light from the sun.
Choose a point. Well, I thought you said something about the Dragon Gleam Spear was... It's like, I listed it down as charges for daylight, but I don't know if that's...
Yeah, I'm looking at the spell daylight.
Uh,
Yeah, I don't like it. Doesn't actually reference that it is light from the sun.
Okay. Well, either way, this was mainly just simply a distraction so that I could attempt to shove a wooden stake in her heart.
Do you have a wooden stake?
Yep, it's part of my Monster Hunters pack.
Wow.
I've got 3 wooden stakes, flask of holy water, and steel mirror.
Okay. Do you have the action to do that?
Yeah, I was using a bonus action, my fast hands thing, to activate the daylight spear thing, or dragon gleam spear. So yeah, I'm. Should I count that? Should I do that as an attack roll, like
Uh,
with simulated dagger kind of thing, or?
Go ahead and make an attack roll using your. What are your weapon proficiencies? Because this would be a simple weapon, I think.
Dagger, rapier. Uh, yeah, it would be like a. I mean, I'm a thief thing. I was basically thinking that if she's distracted by the daylight, I could do it as a sneak attack attempt. Uh,
No, I don't think the daylight would not. It definitely surprises her, and she doesn't like it. But and she's pretty aware that you're there, so you wouldn't consider her surprised for this.
oh wait, if I'm, what I could do is I have a silver rapier. I could do the basically two-handed fighting, as if the stake is a basically holding the stake as if it's a dagger, and do that as an offhand attack. Or no, wait, that would use the bonus action thing, which I use for the activating the sphere. So that would, yeah, I could just I'll just attack her with a stake.
Okay.
I was figuring you could use it as a dagger. Just
Yeah,
you know,
just use it like use
like
the
you did
stats
with
for a
it.
non-magical dagger. So whatever your dagger
Okay.
stats are, take out the
Uh,
magic bonus
one.
if it has any.
Okay. Doo-doo-doo-doo. So +7, I think, just in order for my 2 hit. I'm just trying to see if I can stab her with it and freak her the hell out. Ah, come on.
7,
So 14.
14 does not get through. You cast your daylight, which kind of like makes her kind of like and like kind of reel back for a little bit, and you try to use that advantage to get the stake in, but her
Dashes
unnaturally
back.
fast reflexes just kind of like bat it out of the way, and she kind of looks at you and smiles slash bares her teeth a little bit.
Okay, can I then use the rest of my movement to back out, or would that give me an attack of opportunity?
Well, you won't know until you try it. If you're, I mean, it's a general rule. If you're right next to her, then uh,
Yeah.
she can
I
do
think
it.
I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for uh, Curtis to take his turn. He's a paladin. He could do like a turn undead kind of thing.
Okay. Um, well, while you're waiting, she is going to take a legendary action.
Oh,
As
why not?
as she bats the stake that you try to throw her at out of the way, she uses her forward momentum to grab onto you and peels her head back. Her teeth seem to get longer and tries to bite you in the neck. So
Oh,
this is okay.
Rip his neck. 2, 2, 2, 4.
Oh, come on!
Ooh.
Fuck!
Yeah.
It was a 4 too, and then it flipped.
So,
over.
yeah, she kind of strengthens her teeth out and sinks her fangs deep, deep, deep into your neck, and you feel your life force being sucked out of you and consumed by this monster, which is going to do. Okay, so
he's
first off,
screwed.
you're
20
going to
damage.
take a.
Fuck.
So the first thing you
From
take
the
is a
actual bite.
6 plus 4, so that's 10
Of
piercing
course,
damage.
max damage.
10 piercing damage, and then uh, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you take 12 necrotic damage, and also your hit point maximum is lowered by 12.
Jesus. Rip your.
And her cheeks get a little bit of color in them that was not there before, and she takes her hand and just kind of wipes her mouth clean and says, delicious.
Ew.
Okay. And After that, I believe it is Curtis's turn.
Okay. So, just choose a move.
Yeah, so your
Oh,
move speed, it
I
should say so on your
okay.
character sheet. You said you were a fighter, right? Or no, a half-orc paladin. That's
Half
right.
orc
paladin.
paladin.
Yeah, so your movement speed is 30 feet. So you can move 6 squares. Okay.
5.
And you are currently considered flanking because you have one guy on one side and another one that. So basically, like you've got a friend on the other side of him, so you would actually get advantage on this attack because you're kind of flanking them.
Mm-hmm.
So you can
And
go ahead
then
and roll
just
your
now we want me to
d20 attack,
choose.
and you get to roll it twice and use the higher result if you want.
Side 2.
Okay, 16.
20. 20.
Okay, 20 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage. Also, what are you fighting with?
And then, so I
Wait, did I
Hey,
have to make a saving?
Albert.
I didn't need to make a saving throw against that attack at all.
Nope.
That was just a straight, it affects you kind of thing. Okay.
Yep.
Would detect thoughts be a good thing to have, or like to cast?
Uh, well, you would know what they were thinking. Let me see. Let me take a look at detect thoughts. It would be your action though.
Yeah.
Let's
I'd have
see.
to
Yeah,
touch them
one
too,
action. For the duration, you can read the
Oh,
thoughts
no,
of
I don't have to
certain
touch it.
creatures. You can focus your mind on any one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. If it, uh, yeah, you
Yeah. Curtis,
can you can read its thoughts, but it's going to use your action, and I'm just going to tell you right now what it's thinking right now is hostile thoughts.
Yeah, but we can
Yeah, hey
tell what
Curtis.
yeah.
Yeah.
she's
Oh,
gonna
so
do.
Yeah, don't
what damage?
forget you
Yeah.
have two things.
Right.
Yeah, Curtis,
Oh.
what are you doing with that
I know I
hit?
have
Yeah.
taken.
Okay. It looks like you've got
So you want okay,
What about blur? Blur?
so you want me to just like choose an attack, right? Yeah.
yeah, and
Well, yeah.
I'm gonna
Instead
say
of
like
making the
yeah,
actual attack, though,
because you did make that success. This is gonna
I
be
was
a
gonna
hit,
say in.
but I'm gonna just normally you would want to call out what you do before you make the attack roll. So if you do want to do something that's not like a traditional attack, I'm gonna have to ask you to re-roll. But if you just want to make a weapon attack, I'll go ahead and let you choose whatever weapon you currently have. Because you really are supposed to
Yeah,
call
I'll
what you're
just do a
supposed to do
weapon
before you
attack.
actually roll the attack dice.
I'll just do a weapon attack.
Okay. Are you
What
gonna
if
use
I
the
wanted to cast
maul,
on
the
another
halberd, or the
person?
spear?
Like, what if I paralyzed her?
halberd.
Shield.
Halberd. Okay. Go ahead and
Would
roll
she count
a
as a person for the
d10
case
and
of?
add 3.
I mean, because she is
I think
humanoid.
she counts as a monster,
right?
though.
So a
True.
d10
Does she count
is
as
that's a
humanoid enough
d12
for a whole
actually.
person to work?
Travis.
D10
Let me
is the
see.
smoky one here.
Hold on. Let me
Do
get this
vampires
guy's
count as
damage first.
humanoids?
So d10 plus 3. Uh, I didn't see it. Where'd it go?
Because she used to be an
There you go.
elf.
Is this a D10?
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's also humanoid. Would
5.
her being a
Oh,
vampire make her less humanoid?
12 damage. Okay,
Fine.
cool. The
Why do I love
vampire
hairstyle things?
gets the halberd kind of in the shoulder and kind of hisses at you and backs away, and also will take on a bit of a
Oh, doesn't he
miss.
get a second attack?
Does he?
Well, yeah, he's a paladin. He has 2 attacks per action.
Oh,